Happy Thursday, or whenever you're watching this. Welcome to Take the Challenge Thursday with Mizuli. So I was thinking, what am I going to do for Take the Challenge? I was online and I found a picture and I was like, why don't I try painting? Mizuli does not know how to paint, but we could try it. It's a challenge. That's the whole point. So I found an old canvas and some old paint that I had left over. Of course, if you would like to join me, go on ahead. If you have any markers, colors, pencils, crayons, and a blank piece of paper, or if you have paint and a canvas, then go ahead and join me too. Or you can just watch me struggle. So why don't we go on ahead and get started? So let's get to it. Alright kiddos, now I'm back and I have all the supplies that I need. I have a cup of water, I have a napkin, I have my brushes, I have my paint. Guys, this is extremely affordable. You can get this all at the dollar store, same thing with the canvas. Alright, so I'm going to start with the top, which is the darker part. A dark blue is what I'm looking at.
It doesn't look like I have a lot of dark blue, but we're gonna work with what we got. So let's get to it.
Alrighty guys, so just a little quick warning before we even begin. If you see me talking, I am not talking to myself. I'm talking to my cameraman, which is my little brother, so please don't think I'm crazy. Now, as you can see, I started with my dark blue, which I don't really have much of, and we're going to start with the top half of my canvas. We finally made it to half of the canvas. Now you'll see what it looks like. Another thing guys, whatever you are using, if you are following along and coloring with me, make sure that you are being supervised or you're being careful where you are coloring, painting, drawing, because you don't want to get anything in your house dirty. So that is why I'm outside. Haha, my brother is exposed. He's at the top right now. So let's keep going. I told you guys this was a challenge. Oh yes, Mizuli, we know the challenge it can be to paint. Anyways, guys, real quick, I want to apologize. The actual video, the audio while I'm outside is a little noisy in the background because I am out there, but I'm sorry for that. But now, let's transition into Mizuli after she's done with the top half of blue. Let's go. Awesome, so now it is time to move on to the second half of the canvas. As you can see, I'm starting with some of my purple, and then we are going to be mixing it in with some blue. So if you also are following along and you are coloring, go on ahead and grab your purple, and you can mix it in lightly wherever you are coloring, drawing, and or painting. So go on ahead and do that. Also, I'm using a little plate so that I don't make a big mess. But also, if you are painting, don't be like me and use a bigger brush. These are the only brushes I have. Like I said, I'm not a painter, so I don't really have brushes in my house. These were just a few of the ones that came or that I've been taking care of for a while now. Here I am trying to use another brush to get some more blue, but just honestly just using another brush and making it dirty. So let's keep going. So just like we did when we were coloring and starting with the blue, we're going to do nice little brushing movements from left to right, side to side, and you want to start a little bit on the blue, like a centimeter on the blue, and then go from side to side, finishing that up. Also, I'm holding on to my canvas because since I have a smaller brush, I'm putting a little more strength into it and trying to get more and more, although it doesn't look that nice. By the way, do you guys see that blue? It looks like a cloud. I am so proud of myself. Those look like clouds. That looks amazing. But you know what I'm thinking at the same time is, shouldn't that blue be a little bit darker since in the picture it looked darker? Oh well. Let's keep on moving on to when I add more colors. Alrighty guys, so here I am opening up the pink. We're going to be adding it after I've made it about 2 inches down with purple. Here I am getting a new brush. I'm actually really excited about adding the pink. Here I am mixing. I'm excited to see what the color brings. Also, look at me being smart and pouring out the pink instead of using another brush and getting it dirty, which we don't want to do. Again, look at that. It's a nice lighter purple. But I love the color. Did you guys see that? Wow, it's a bit darker, a little bit lighter, a little bit pinkish. And yeah, so let's keep going and let's see when we're ready to add a new color. Okay, so I finally finished up a few inches of just the purple. Now what I want to do is add a few layers onto the other colors so it doesn't all look like different, but so it has multicolors all around the painting. So we're adding a little bit of the pinkish purple onto the normal purple and onto the bit of blue. I'm checking again on the phone, looking at the picture, and it looks a little bit like that, so I want to add a little bit. It might look a little weird right now, but as time goes, you will see that it blends and that it pops the picture a little bit, and it brings a little bit more of diversity in the colors. Now we're going to be adding some blue and purple mixture all around the painting, just like we did with the pink and purple. Awesome, now we're going to be putting just the pink also right in the center, right in the middle. We're going to be blending it out. Don't get any pink on the sides yet, but you want to blend it in from the bottom to the top because you want to start with the pink, let it be by itself, and then as you brush your way up or color your way up, you're going to be blending it with the other colors again, just so that it doesn't look just different and like different like little sides of colors. We want the colors to pop up all around the painting. Great, so now what we're going to be doing is using the purple that we still have on our plate or wherever you have your paint or colors. We're going to be doing all around. So we're going to start with the right bottom side, and we're going to be brushing again from left to right just a little bit, but leaving the center under the pink blank. So that's what we want to do right now, just to add some purple and finish it there. We're going to be adding other colors right in the center. Now, other than this very strong wind, you can notice that Mizuli forgot the rest of the little white edge of the painting to color in purple, but it's okay. She decided to add some yellow. Yes, a little yellow mustard, looking a little red. And, well, I really don't know what I was thinking. Let's ask Mizuli. Mizuli, what do you think you're doing?
Alright guys, so I'm like 90% done and it's looking like paint. It indeed, it's paint alright, and Bob Ross, where are you, man?
In the arms of the angel.
I accidentally mixed the wrong colors and I got brown, which is nowhere to be found on the actual painting.
See, kids, this is what happens when you don't pay attention that you still have yellow on your brush and then you add it to other paint. Good job, Mizuli. Shaking my head.
I know you guys are doing much better than me. You're like, oh my gosh, Mizuli, this is not a challenge. This is a challenge. Mizuli does not paint, okay? Ever. Well, maybe, but it doesn't come out nicely.
After that very big mistake, I turned the canvas upside down because it was getting a little difficult to paint. And we are going to start with some purple, and we are going to be adding some blue, and we're going to be blending it in and trying to cover up the mistake, which is that brown. And we'll see how the outcome is. We'll be right back. So we finally finished, and thankfully we were able to cover up our biggest mistake, which was that very ugly brown. Also, we're taking some purple and like coloring in the little white spots around the canvas on the edges so that it doesn't pop out so much. Also, guys, I want you to meet Mizuli when an idea pops up in her head. Are you ready? Just look at her face, wait for it, wait for it, bingo. Let's see what she's thinking.
I have an idea. Maybe I can make it my own. Maybe. Wait, I can save it. I can save it, guys.
So basically what I was thinking is I actually liked it this way. The normal picture actually has the purple on the bottom and the blue on the top, but I actually liked it this way. I like the purple on the top and the blue on the bottom due to the fact that the sun looks like it's setting and the sky usually changes colors to pink, purple when the sun is setting or when it's coming out. So I decided to go back in and fix the sun. We'll be right back after I finish the sun.
Okay, guys, so now that I'm looking at it, I like it and I'm kind of getting like a beachy vibe. Now that I have some sort of ocean, I actually like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add like a little island to it. A little island. And then that's where the little palm trees are going to come out of. So since it's like kind of dark time, I'm going to use some black. The black doesn't look nice. But we're still going to use it.
Mayday, mayday. I repeat, do not use that color. Mayday, mayday.
That really does not look good. Okay, we're gonna try our best.
And this, my friends, is when I noticed that the black is actually a dark green. Ding, ding, ding. Mistake number 2. I read the container and it says it's black. Even my cameraman says it's a dark green. So here I am. So stressed out. But that's quite alright. We have more black and let's hope this actually fixes our mistake. Alright, it did. This is an actual black. So now we can use our brush and make kind of like the top half of a circle so that it looks like a little island. And this is where our palm trees are going to be coming out. So go on ahead and make your little island too.
I'm going to work on the palm trees and let's hope this comes out nicely, because it's tough out here. It really is. So let me look at these palm trees again, and I could do that, right?
Well, we sure hope you can, Ms. Zuli. I have high hopes for you, Ms. Zuli. You're going to be very careful and very, very, very gentle when you're doing this, right, Ms. Zuli? Oh, right. Great. Well, my friends, this is it. This is the moment of truth. Here I am getting ready, putting my brush in the black, and we're going to start from the bottom. Here we go. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We need to go back. Alright, it's looking straight. And now it looks a little wavy and curvy, but that's alright because it doesn't have to be perfect. Little by little, you can keep on going back with some more black and making it a darker shade. Not too long, but just long enough so it looks like a palm tree. So I'm going to make it so that it reaches the purple. And we're going to go back. And now I'm going to use a smaller brush. We're going to gently finish the top. And then we're going to be adding little leaves, slowly but surely. So what you want to do is gently bring the brush. So if you're using a brush, make sure that your brush is very, very, very gently touching the canvas so that you only use the tip, which will make it easier. Right now it looks like this, but little by little, let's hope it comes out nicely. Alright guys, so I actually found a smaller, more thinner brush in my container. So what I'm going to do is, for technique, I'm going to start by drawing a little line, and based off of that line, rubbing the brush very gently against the canvas, rubbing it up and down motions, being very gentle also, and going in the opposite directions, making the form of the palm leaf. So doing that could help. Also, if you have a smaller brush or even a better technique, go ahead and use that. Of course, Ms. Zuli is not a professional at this, so she is not the one to be giving the greatest advice. Another thing, my friends, when you are going to be taking paint, do not take too much paint, especially with a very thin brush, and you're about to find out why you shouldn't. So as you can see, the paint actually starts to drip. You see right there, I gotta go back and fix it, and now it messed up. But yeah, she's freaking out. Yeah, so be very careful. Don't use too much paint on your thin brush because then it starts to drip. So now that means I gotta make the palm leaf even longer, and it doesn't really fit. So let's try to finish this up and I'll show you guys the final result. And here, my friends, is what it looks like after trying for a very long time to fix this palm tree. Let's see what Ms. Zuli thinks.
Alright guys, so from the looks of it, it looks more like a messed up star on top of a tree. Just being honest. But, I don't know, man. It's getting pretty hard to do this. I am debating whether or not I should make the second palm tree. But I feel like I should. So, I'll be right back and we're going to find out if I did it or not. I'll surprise you. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bam! We're back. You ready? I worked on the tree. I did the second tree. And you ready? You going? Here we go. What you think? I am loving the new tree. That looked amazing. Question is, why didn't the other one come out like that? Why it gotta look like that? You know? But it's alright. It's I'm just gonna add some more like little black paint on mine because it's drying up and it's not looking that good. But it's looking better, right? Right? It's alright. I'm gonna leave it like that. We're just gonna say that there's a little set fire on the right tree, and the left tree is a survivor. Period. You know, we love a surviving tree. Okay, so now I'm gonna come back up and work on my sun. Which was looking good. It's finally dried up a bit more. But we're gonna see how that works out.
So basically, guys, I went back in with some yellow and some orange now that the painting was a little more dry, just to cover up the purple that was left over on our sun. Alrighty, my friends, now that our sun actually looks like a real sun, a little yellow, not so purplish, we're going to go in with some of our purple on the surrounding of the sun and make it a bit darker. We want that sun to shine out a little more. But guys, honestly, this is actually coming out better than I thought. I actually really like it. And I'm 100% sure that you guys are also doing a great job. And if you're just watching me and enjoying this, thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoy this. And with that, my friends, we come to the last step, which is we're going to make some stars on our painting. So go on ahead and put our brush very lightly into some white paint, and we're going to pull back on the brush and release so that we can splatter little small dots on our painting that will make it look like we have stars. So beautiful. I really love this step. It is so fun, and honestly, one of the best finishing touches, guys. And with that, my friends, this is it. We are completely done. All we need to do now is wait for it to dry. Now for the reveal. Let's do a cute little montage. Are you guys ready? And hit it!
Now that is what I call a struggle and a challenge. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys followed me along and you guys were also painting, I'm pretty sure you guys did amazing. So thank you for following me on that. If you guys really like this video and you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a
Big thumbs up.
so I can make sure to make some more videos. Thank you guys for joining me here on Take the Challenge Thursday, and until we meet again, see you guys, bye! Thank you.